I've heard graveyards that sounded more live than that just sounded, and I've been to a lot of graveyards. We're gonna try that one more time. This is the last round of slam, y'all. 4 quarters is done. Are y'all ready? Last round of slam. Talking about eating, you're on deck right now. Please give it up for the poets from Oceana. Go to the mic.
Well, bust it.
Go ahead.
Got this.
Some say that ignorance is bliss. I tend to agree. I was an innocent child, ignorant to the fact that we were poor, to the fact that my father was greedy, to the fact that we had issues because I never stopped to wonder. Life is great, my home is safe, and my parents are here to protect me. But as I wake up from this blissful dream towards the night before Father's Day, the third Sunday of June is the one day on the calendar marked with sadness and frustration. I never get much sleep the night before. I lay there restless, staring at the constant reminder of his absence, looking at photos of you holding me as a baby when you scribbled out in Sharpie, thinking about all of the children honoring their fathers like a father were honoring their master. The day is near where I acknowledge my father. But how can I do that when there's nothing to honor? As I lay there thinking, I know his absence is felt. It is an empty shell, filled with false memories fabricated from friends' fathers. My mind fills the gaps, like an insert father's name here button to others' experiences. But I know these memories aren't real. I tried hard to pretend that my father was someone that I could look up to, but I can't. I've inherited the inability to be close to my father because he was never close to his. 2,783 miles or 41 hours driving distance away, we never see face to face with each other anymore. But I would rather feel his hands on my chest, pushing me away, than to have him lie to my face. We're still a mystery to each other, and I wish I got to know him better. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Have you ever cried about something before? Why did you decide to love Mom? How do you feel not having a father? What do you do on the day you remember? You sit at a bar alone, clicking your heels together to magically bring your children back to you? Or do you walk into the nearest convenience store, looking for the cheapest #1 dad mug to swallow your pride? Because the only memory I had of my father holding me was before I could say, "Daddy, I miss you." But you never look back. As other children hide their surprises and gifts, I bury mine. I bury mine along with high hopes along with strength along with memories. But like a time capsule sent to myself, I dig out these scraps years later and remember what I could have been. Only now I can be what I've always wanted to be. Free. Free from the pain that my father has passed down onto me. Free from the belief that the reason he left was somehow my fault. Free from my ignorance. I pick back up my high hopes, my strength, and my memories, and I keep them close. I look back at my pain and I cherish it. I don't hide them behind the locked bars you seem so accustomed with. Facing prison walls white with your hatred and cowardice, I throw them out in the open to remind myself. A reminder to succeed and be a better person. To break the cycle of generations of missing fathers till dead. If it weren't for you, this poem would not exist. Thank you for never failing to be my inspiration. Thank you for being the strongest motivation I had to change. Thank you for not showing me how to survive in this world, because you showed me that I can survive on my own, that I can walk my own path and find my own identity now. But I'm still willing to wait, because even though my patience is as thin as your lies, people change. So what if you used me as a verbal punching bag, dropping my self-esteem to supplement yours? So what if you loved my sister more than my mother, the victim of your 5 counts of incest and third-degree sex offense? I'm still a kid. No matter how many times I say I hate you, I still love you, Daddy. Because people change, Daddy. I've changed. So why can't you?
One more time for the poet from Oceana, everybody. Please give it up. So much bravery in the youth today. I just love it. All the bravery that takes to come on stage and beg and treat right there. You trying to get me to cry with this early 90s hip-hop inspirational instrumental? I see what you're doing there today. I see what you're doing there. Please, everybody, give it up for DJ Adana one more time. Holding it down with the lyrics today. Alright, what's good? With scores? Tell me, Eric. Tell me.
We got a score of a 9.7, a 9.9, a 10, a 10.
Give it up for the poet. Alright, family drunk.